Radha, Srivasadi, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I see Suraj and Aishwarya have questions. So first we'll get started with your questions and then we'll go ahead with the class. What's your question?
Hare Krishna Mataji, I am new to this class. I just wanted to make sure I joined the right class because the previous class, I think I joined early and the previous class extended a little. So I wasn't sure if I joined the right class.
Yes, that's right, Aishwarya. Welcome to the Madhva class. And this will be an interactive session. We are learning through the lives of great devotees. What we have done so far for this group is we have picked different characters from Srimad Bhagavatam. You are quite conversant with Bhagavatam, right? You know Bhagavatam. So from the first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, there are various characters like Shukadev Goswami, Parikshit Maharaj, Bhishma Dev, Kunti, like that. There are many, many devotees, right? We are studying their lives through the Srimad Bhagavatam in a very, very interactive way that is appealing to teenagers like yourself. Okay. So now at one point we stopped and we started looking at the life of Narada Muni. Now Narada Muni is a hero who appears throughout the Srimad Bhagavatam. So in the first canto, he comes at a point when Vyasa is very, very confused about his works. So Narada comes and inspires him and tells him to meditate on the Lord and write Srimad Bhagavatam. So right after his appearance in the first canto, Narada Muni, he continues to appear in Bhagavatam with various devotees. Like, tell me some of the devotees that Narada has mentored. Who do you think Narada would have mentored? Can you give me a few examples?
He has mentored Prahlad, Bhakt Prahlad.
Yes, yes.
Bhakta Dhruva.
Yeah, correct. Good job. Yeah. So we have.
That's
Very good. So basically, from the first canto, you see he was talking to Vyasa. In the second canto, he was talking to his father Brahma. In the third canto, which all episodes he comes? He comes in a few episodes in the third canto. In the fourth canto with Dhruva, with the Prachetas, and then he talks to Prachina Barhi. So there are many characters he talks to. Now we are in the fifth canto. He offers prayers to the Supreme Lord, representing the Jambudvipa devotees. And then in the sixth canto, he talks to the sons of Daksha. So that is the section that we are here in. This class will be very general. It is mainly to help you all interact among yourselves and come up with some project, okay, during the call. That is what we are going to do. So today we are going to do this section, which is Narada and the Haryashvas. So Narada and the Haryashvas. This is our section. We'll soon find out who these Haryashvas were. But before that, we have an icebreaker. Many of you are new, so I want you all to open up. Everybody raise hand and then let's discuss, okay? So imagine there is a child who's in the terrace and the wall is very short, okay? So he's bending over in the terrace and he's flying a kite. Now he's so involved, he's so immersed in the activity of flying a kite that he's not realizing that if he puts a step forward, he's going to trip down and fall. If you are not on the terrace and you're elsewhere, how are you going to catch his attention? To tell him not to be so involved in the kite and look at his situation because he's in danger. If he forward, he would fall down. So how would you catch his attention? Yes, Vinita, Balavrinda and Vinita.
Hare Krishna Mataji, very, very beautiful Mataji. This one I have seen in Guru Maharaj's lecture. Guru Maharaj was giving an example for the preacher, how preacher will get into trouble. And he was giving this example, like how even though we are trying to save them, but they will think that we are trying to disturb them and will come and hit us. So that's the preacher's hard work endeavor. And in this case, I would like scream loudly or clap or some noise so that he can get my attention and just move away from there.
Very good. Yes, Mataji, that is right. You will scream loudly so you can catch his attention and you can take him out of that immersion that he's in. Yes, Tulsi Manjari.
Yeah, I would shout out like at the child and like especially if you know their name, like I would shout out the name and like maybe wave my arms or something or like, do something to catch their eye or attention. So
Very nicely said, Tulsi Manjari. Even when we chant, we specifically chant Krishna's names, and Krishna is alerted. He gives us attention to us when we call out to his name personally. So that's a very nice personal way of alerting somebody, calling out by name. Very nice. How about Smriti?
Mataji, personally, in my experience, I think if a child's flying a kite and he's going to fall, I would call out ice cream,
You will.
candy, chocolate, so he would turn around.
That's sweet. So you'll basically call out candy or chocolate because for all you know, he might be attracted by that, and that is more attractive than a kite, right? So you're giving him higher taste. Very nice. Very innovative, Smriti. Thank you so much. And then we have Aishwarya.
If he was flying the kite and is about to fall, I would get his parents to call him. I would get his mom to shout angrily so
Very
that
nice.
he would hear it. Even if someone doesn't hear anyone at all, if they hear their mom even say something even slightly loudly, they will immediately be alerted.
You're right. It's always, we never fail to respond to our mother's call. That is very true. Your child is very familiar with the mother's voice. So rather than anyone else calling, if the mother calls out, there is an automatic response. Oh, very nice thinking. Excellent, Aishwarya. I really like the way you've thought through this. Okay. Who's next? We have Suraj.
Mataji, I already created the breakout and you can just say open, Mataji. I'm giving you host.
Okay. Suraj.
Mataji, what I would do is grab something, anything, run to the building where he is, stand under the building, and throw something at his kite. Because all of his attention, his eyes, ears, and everything, is at the kite. Okay, if I throw something at his kite, his attention will be disturbed, and if he looks down to see where it came from, he will realize where he is.
Very nice, Suraj. You are a great thinker. Yes, you're basically taking him out of that distraction. He's involved in something, you don't want him to get involved in that. So you are taking that away from him so that he turns his attention away and he realizes his actual position. Beautiful, excellent, excellent thinking. Great. How about Hari Priya?
Hare Krishna, like a lot of people said, I would probably yell his name if he didn't hear me or he didn't listen, or like if I was close by, then I would try to run and be closer and like
Pull him
because
off.
he might not hear me from far away, and also pull him out. And if that doesn't work, if he's being stubborn and he doesn't want to listen to me, then I'd probably just call his parents.
You'll call his parents. Very nice. You'll pull him off. You'll run. You'll go catch him. You'll pull him off. Or you will call his parents. Very good. Very practical. Good one, Hari Priya. How about Kabir?
Hare Krishna Mataji. So if you're like on a building, like somewhere at the building doing something, and you saw the little boy was not paying attention, you must like run and shout to him, and because he can like hear anything with his 2 ears. As well, if he doesn't listen, you need to like push him.
Yes, you need to pull
and
him.
and tell him that you need to be careful and watch your step and pay attention to everything.
Correct. You catch him, you pull him down, and you tell him, please pay attention to what you're doing. Give him the right advice. Act at the right time, give him the right advice. Very good, Kabir. Very, very nice. Good.
Mataji, I found out another thing I could do.
Yes, Kana, tell me.
So I'll do exactly the same thing I said earlier, but then if I'm right under the building and then he doesn't notice where he is and then like panics, I can catch him, can't I?
Yeah, you can. You can spread a net and then you can catch him.
I can't say there's a net.
Okay, but you can catch him with your bare hands, is what you're telling.
Yes.
Oh, that was nice. You are brave, Suraj. Yes. So these are different methods of reacting to a situation, and any one could work. All these different methods are very, very valid. Any of these can work. This is how a preacher is. All of us in this world, we are so engrossed in different diversions that this material world has to offer. We are so engrossed in video games, we are engrossed in TV shows, we are engrossed in so many things, talking about friends and so many frivolous activities. But a preacher, a person who wants to wake us up, who wants to give us Krishna consciousness, they come and they wake us up by many of these methods. So they give the name of they give the name of Krishna, holy name. They remind us of our father, our parent. They literally give us books in our hands and shake us up. They pull us away from the distractions and they give us a higher taste. So there are so many ways of convincing. Similarly, our hero, Narada Muni, employed various techniques. Now let's see the story that is mentioned in the 6th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. So in the 6th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, there is the story of a great Prajapati by the name Daksha. Prajapati means he is a progenitor. Progenitor means they were in charge of filling up this universe with a lot of population. So they were in charge of having many children, and those children would further have children, and that way this entire universe would get populated. So this was during the beginning of every cycle of creation. So these progenitors, they were in charge of taking care of population. So one such progenitor, who was the leader of all the progenitors, was by the name Daksha. Anybody knows the meaning of Daksha? Daksha means being very skilled, being very skillful. What was he skilled at? He was able to have children at the right time and propagate this universe. So he was an expert, okay? And he had tens and 10,000s of sons. Okay. So now Daksha, initially, he wanted to be very successful in the work that was allotted to him. So he offers prayers to the Lord, which are called as Hamsa Guhya prayers. Okay, it's a very famous prayer that is there in the 6th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Now, once he pleased the Lord and he got benedictions from the Lord that he could procreate and he could propagate this entire universe with a lot of children, the first set of children, about 10,000 children, 60,000 or 10,000 children that he had were called as the Haryashvas. Okay, Haryashvas. Now, these Haryashvas, they received instruction from their father to go ahead and populate this universe. But before doing that, they were asked to perform several austerities so that they could be successful in their attempts. Okay, so now let's see what Srimad Bhagavatam says. When they were doing austerities, what happened one day? Yeah, Hari Priya, you can unmute. Or did you have a question?
No, I did. This is kind of a dumb question, but like, how would they populate the world if they were all boys?
Yes, they would get married and then they would find suitable matches and then they would. Okay. So basically, they were supposed to be engaged in family life so that they could populate this universe. So, yeah, go ahead. Read the first verse, 6.5.5.
Me?
Yeah.
In that holy place, the Haryashvas began regularly touching the lake's waters and bathing in them.
Gradually becoming very much purified, they became inclined towards the activities of Paramahamsas. Nevertheless, because their father had ordered them to increase the populations, they performed severe austerities to fulfill his desires. One day, when the great sage Narada saw those boys performing such fine austerities to increase the population, Narada approached them.
Very nice. Yes, Suraj, go ahead. The next one.
Narada Muni saw that the boys known as the Haryashvas were already purified because of the living in the holy place and were practically ready for liberation. Why then should they be encouraged to become entangled in family life, which is so dark that once having entered it cannot leave it? Through this analogy, Narada Muni asked them to consider why they should follow their father's order to be entangled in family life.
Okay, so I'll explain the situation. These Haryashvas, they went ahead to perform austerities, and because of the power of the austerities that they were performing, so that they could be empowered to increase the population, they started getting purified. Okay, the effect of a holy place, the effect of a mantra, the effect of reading Srimad Bhagavatam, the effect of hearing the Lord's holy names, all this brings about purification in the heart. So these Haryashvas, they were not only living in a holy place, but they were also performing very pure activities. Because of the potency of the place and the activities they were performing, they started getting purified, so much so that they were almost coming to the level of Paramahamsas. At this time, Narada Muni came and he saw and he was thinking that these boys, they are very intelligent. They are almost there. They are one step to liberation. Why is this Daksha employing them to be in family life and then wasting their life? They are almost there. They are going to attain liberation. So let me just tell them something interesting that they should just focus on liberation and make them attain liberation. I don't want them to carry out this job of propagating the universe. Okay. So thinking like that, Narada Muni, he approaches these sons and he tells them a very, very interesting analogy. It's a very interesting analogy. And today, what we are going to do is we will not get into the analogy. Okay, we are not going to get into the analogy because the analogy is very complicated. What Narada Muni tells them. So only we are seeing the background of what happened. In our next class, we will see the analogy step by step. There are 10 different things Narada Muni says in that analogy. How these 10 different things equate to 10 different things of this universe, that we will figure out, we will decipher, and we'll understand this entire topic in entirety from the next class onwards. But today is only an introduction. So you all have a group task. I'm going to divide you into 2 rooms. Room 1, in team 1, what you're going to do is you're going to choose one Acharya who's Srila Prabhupada. Team 2 will choose an Acharya who's Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Okay. Why are we taking up these Acharyas? Because these Acharyas are very similar to Narada Muni. They are going and waking up sleeping souls. So many people, we are all entangled in family life. We are entangled in things of this world. We are entangled in sense enjoyment and we are not thinking about the Lord. But by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, by the mercy of Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and so many Acharyas, we have been given this gift of Harinam and Srimad Bhagavatam, and we have been shaken up. Like the people who are trying to help that boy who's flying the kite, right? So they came and they shook us up. And now we are realizing the actual aim of life. So for today's activity, the 2 teams will do a pictorial story project. What is a pictorial story project? So you'll have to collect pictures of Srila Prabhupada, okay, doing certain things, certain activities of Srila Prabhupada. Like for example, Prabhupada, he received an instruction from Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati in his dream. Then he boarded the Jaladuta. Then he came to the West. He published books. He went and he did the first Rath Yatra. Like that, he he went through various steps, right, to preach and to give this gift of Krishna consciousness to general mankind. You're going to do a quick collection, a biography of Srila Prabhupada. You will discuss together, collect pictures and put them in order and show us how Srila Prabhupada has done this outreach program to reach out to different souls. Similarly, because Bhaktivinoda Thakur's appearance day just went by, another group will try to find out certain instances from Bhaktivinoda Thakur's life. Like, for example, how Bhaktivinoda Thakur, though he was a married man, he had several children, he was a big judge, but still Bhaktivinoda Thakur was very much engaged in writing scriptures, right? He found out the birthplace of Lord Chaitanya. Remember, he carries his spiritual master in a basket and he goes and he finds out the birthplace of Lord Chaitanya. And then what else did he do? He did so many things. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur was born to him. And then he chastised all the Apasampradayas, like that Bishaki Sen, that story, if anybody knows. There was a cheat who was behaving very badly and Bhaktivinoda Thakur chastised him. So like that, he brought out several books and he gave Krishna consciousness to the world. So in a pictorial way, you will do a quick biography of key instances in their lives. Is everybody okay, Smriti? You have a question. What is it?
Oh, no, Mataji, that was from before. Sorry.
Yes, Aishwarya.
Mataji, how do we do this?
Yeah, so that is a good question. We will combine you with people who have some experience of doing these classes. Basically, in the breakout room, in the breakout room, many of you will have share screen option. All of you, I can make many of you co-hosts. Okay, so that way you can share the screen and you can use whiteboard or you can use, you can use whiteboard. What are the other tools you use? Tell me. Besides whiteboard, you also use Google Sheets. What else do you use? The kids here.
Mataji, we use Google Docs and Google Slides as well.
Okay, Google Docs, Google Slides. One of them screen shares. The others gives ideas. The others search and they talk to each other in the breakout room and they do it.
Mataji, because it's a pictorial project, can we use Google Drawings?
What's it called?
Google Drawing.
Yeah, whatever you want, whatever tool you want, you can use. I'm giving everybody co-host so that everybody can work together. Yes, dear.
Mataji, we gonna do it.
Yeah,
We
why?
have, I have to do it on Thursday.
Why?
Because
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandat
Ah.
Pranam, Kabir's mom. Actually, Mataji, tomorrow one Prabhuji is coming at Hindu temple.
Okay.
So we are going to attend that program. So tomorrow Kabir will not be able to join this class. So he's asking, can he share the Prabhupada pictures on Thursday?
Yeah, he can share whenever he wants on the group. No?
thank you, Mataji.
Very well. Okay. So now I'm going to open up the breakout rooms and you all can work together.
Mataji, when you open the breakout room, you can see like you can add more. You can add people like maybe Prahalad and other kids now joined, right? After I open the
I
breakout
will
room.
add them.
Yeah.
Okay. And Aishwarya, one of them will help you. Whoever is in your room, one of them will help you to just get a hang of how the teamwork goes. Okay. Yeah. Aishwarya, Prahlad, and Smriti, can you work together? Smriti, you're here. Can you help Aishwarya and Prahlad?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. Let me see if I can bring somebody else here. Okay.
So who's gonna make the docs?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Can we do slides so that it would be easier?
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
hold on.
Slides. Let's do slides.
Just give me 1 second. Look, I see Smriti and Haripriya here. I want you guys, maybe one of you can go there to help the others. Or maybe Vinaya Mataji can take care of them. It's okay. Yeah, you guys can go together. Yeah.
Can you share the link? No,
Sure.
I just joined here because there was an invitation for me to come. Also,
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, so just help Aishwarya, Prahlad to catch up because they have not attended the previous sessions. Okay.
are we the Prabhupada group or the Bhaktivinoda Thakur group?
You are all Prabhupada group. I'll go and tell them that they are Bhaktivinoda Thakur group. Okay.
Okay, Mataji. Copy link. Chat. Control V. Did you all get the link?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh, do you want to try logging in and logging back out again? Aishwarya? Okay. Can you all edit the thingy? Or no? Okay, that's good. You can edit it. Then you
Okay.
should-
And Smriti, you're wanted there. I'm going to send you there. I'm sorry, because they are finding it very difficult. So Smriti can go there. You're okay, Smriti, to go there?
Yes, Mataji, I'm fine.
Yeah, they are not having enough help. And I am going to bring somebody else. Okay, so you have enough members.
So should I create new slides for us?
Yeah. Are you,
Yeah,
you can create new slides.
Mm.
Does everybody hear me now?
yes, we can hear you.
Yay. Okay. So we have
So do I go for the breakout room, Mataji?
Yeah, I'm trying to see how to move you to the breakout. I don't even see your name here. Oh, Smriti. Okay, you're not joined. Smriti, can you join the breakout room? Yes. Oh, I got you. Okay, move to room 1 means. Okay, she's gone. Okay.
check it button.
So basically, should we write like what about Prabhupada should we write like his great accomplishments and like how he woke up the sleeping souls?
Yeah.
We can write
can go step by step.
how he developed 108 temples stuff.
I have an idea. So we could put pictures of Srila Prabhupada. For some reason, I was thinking about Prahlad, but Srila Prabhupada distributing books, doing kirtan in parks and stuff. And we could write like little captions based on that. Like we could do like an explanation of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking too, like one picture per slide or something.
Yeah.
Have a huge picture and then like a small caption describing it, and then like the rest of the information we can say with the voices.
Yeah. Do you want me to change the theme or was it the layout?
I'll share new slides in Smritila. Just give me 1 second. And I'll change this theme. Is this okay or should I change it?
Oh, that's nice. How'd you find that? That looks so nice.
There's this thing where you can import theme, and I had that on one of my old slideshows.
Oh, okay.
Like a million sounded.
So what are we gonna like put all his accomplishments and how he got to America and stuff?
And like how he established lots of temples and how he distributed books and started the Rath Yatra festival in the US. Yeah, basically as much as we can fit.
Okay.
I think that looks nice.
Where do we find the? Okay, I'll just go look for facts.
I'll do one of the backgrounds in yours.
Um, so how do we do this for like do we do this like each slide has a picture and then a caption or something?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, each
Like-
slide has like a description and a picture.
So like we can start with his journey on the Jaladota, because that like started it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice photo.
Maybe make the picture bigger because this is supposed to be tutorial. Mostly.
Okay. Just write a little explanation next to that.
Yeah.
Wait, like put it like up top a little, and then make a put like yeah, that's good.
Okay, I found a really nice website with a lot of information. I'll share the link and we can all write something like bullet points.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay. I think that's good.
I just wanted to add one more thing.
Okay.
Is it okay? Okay. What was it? Okay.
Makes it longer. Yeah, I think that's good for this.
Enough. Yeah, I think that's enough. That's
Now next slide. This time we can have the picture be on the bottom and the caption be on the top. It'll change something.
Oh, with the picture on the bottom and the caption on the top?
Yeah.
Or,
Okay. To make it a little different.
Message.
what? What are we gonna do? Are we just gonna do his like? What are we gonna do, Don?
Maybe all his temples. That he-
Didn't we have a I feel like we should have a picture that of him.
Yeah, we should have
maybe-
a picture like of him like being maybe like next to a temple or something.
Yeah, probably maybe him next to a temple. That'd be good. Let me search on the web.
Oh, I found a good one. I'll put it on this slide. Is this one?
Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh, that's
Delete the other. So again, I found something like some stats, like how many temples he established, how many.
I found another good one. I'm taking a screenshot of it and uploading it.
Yeah.
Just a second.
I'll do another slide for Rath Yatra then.
Okay.
Because that's kind of related to like the temples, but it's still really important.
How do you get that star-shaped bullet? How did you get that star-shaped bullet point?
Oh, I'll change that.
Oh, okay. I found the theme. I'm gonna put how many times he traveled around the world.
Yeah, I think that would be relevant.
How many times did he travel around the world?
Uh, 14 times.
Okay. All right. Is this the Ratha Yatra slide?
Yeah.
All right. I found a picture. I don't know how good it is though. For the Ratha Yatra.
What's the picture?
I'll upload it. Oh, it's the same picture.
Let's see.
Oh, you first started in San Francisco?
Yeah. Oh, I knew I spelled something.
Yeah. Um,
We'll close at 8:25 Eastern, okay? I'll bring you all to the main room and then we'll have a discussion based on your findings.
Um,
should I go ahead and create the next slide?
yeah. You should do the next slide about books because that's very important.
Okay.
Yeah, like how he introduced book distribution.
Srila Prabhupada book distribution.
Yeah. If there's anything we miss, like when we're presenting it, we can say it out loud.
Yeah.
So the temple slide is done.
Okay. I can't find any really good pictures of Srila Prabhupada actually distributing books.
You can
Oh,
find
I
him
just-
writing books.
I just found one.
Okay.
So, yay.
A good way to like upload pictures without like saving 100 things to your computer or whatever is by like right clicking and then copying the picture and pasting it instead of saving it.
Oh yeah. Why didn't I think of that? That's a good way.
I feel like this picture would also be good because it shows him writing the books. But
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just put that under that if that's okay.
I will have two pictures. That's fine.
Okay.
I can have one in each corner.
How are we going to present it? Do we like just each of us do a slide or something?
Well, there's one, three people. And there's also Karthik, but I don't know. Like, I don't think you weren't here at the beginning, right? I didn't think I saw you. Oh. Scriptures are in the first bullet point. Oh wait, no. Yeah, I did different.
Yeah, I was.
Yes.
I feel like the last bullet point is very like the other ones convey them as well. But I just put it in there.
I think it's fine.
Should we do a slide on Kirtan?
I mean, we don't have a lot of time left. So we should decide who does which slide. So there's 4 slides. Karthik, do you want to do a slide? I know you weren't here earlier in the class, but
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
so I'll do the Ratha Yatra slide.
I'll do the temple slide.
I'll do the book distribution slide.
Okay, I guess that means Prahlad is doing the Jaladota slide. And we should have Jaladota go first because that's what he. What did I do? Yeah. And then I'll add like a little conclusion slide because why not?
For one thing, like, can you like say worship Krishna on my slide?
We're in the main meeting right now. Our time's up.
Okay, but can we like finish it tomorrow? Because we're not finished.
No, we're
Sure,
finished
Naveen.
today. But sure, you can work on it. And then we can show it to everybody during tomorrow. How
Yeah.
you've done better.
Okay.
Okay, so we have team 1 and team 2. Everybody is back. So we'll have the presentation by team 1 on Srila Prabhupada. Start your presentation, team 1.
I'm assuming there was someone to present.
Yeah, I'll do it. Just give me 1 second. I'll open the slides. Okay. Can you see my screen?
No.
Now.
Yes.
Okay, now we can see it.
Wow, how'd you do that?
So this is our pictorial presentation about Srila Prabhupada and his accomplishments in like helping everyone get Krishna consciousness. This is Prahlad's slide, so Prahlad, please talk.
Srila Prabhupada boarded the Jaladuta when he was 69 years old. He had 2 heart attacks and suffered other health conditions while on the ship. He also had like no possessions, very few possessions, and most of them were books. Throughout the journey, he had full faith in Lord Krishna, and he was determined to change the consciousness of the Americans. When he reached America, he wrote a beautiful poem that humbly expresses his willingness to serve the Lord, even though it was difficult.
Hari Bol.
He built 108 temples, and Srila Prabhupada also traveled around the world preaching Krishna consciousness 14 times.
Hari, beautiful.
So like Srila Prabhupada, he established Ratha Yatra not only in the US but in many places. When he was young, he used to do like a small Ratha Yatra procession around his neighborhood. And then when he came to the US, he introduced Ratha Yatra in the US, first in San Francisco. I believe it was like New Jagannath Puri or something. And he started the first Ratha Yatra in the back of a truck. And from then it just got better and better. And every year, everyone got the mercy of Lord Jagannath in San Francisco. And now, thanks to Srila Prabhupada, Ratha Yatra happens in many major cities around the world.
Hari Bol, wonderful.
Srila Prabhupada translated and wrote purports for many scriptures using his dictaphone and typewriter. Even then, his typewriter was stolen. Srila Prabhupada distributed many books in his lifetime. He also wrote many books addressing beginners and Krishna consciousness. These books, along with the scriptures, are the basics of ISKCON's teachings. he would translate and write early into the morning.
Wow, beautiful, very nice, very, very nice. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Such a fantastic presentation, and it hardly took you less than 15 minutes, right? So you made a full biography of Srila Prabhupada with so many relevant pictures. Some of the pictures I've never seen, very cool pictures you have found. And it was flowing and so smoothly. So nice. Excellent teamwork. So proud of you all. Team one, great job. Now we are
Very
going to.
beautiful, Mataji. So
Yeah.
beautiful. Like making PPT for hours. I would have made it for hours, those PPT. So beautiful.
Yeah. Now team two will show their beautiful presentation to us.
Okay, why is everybody going to breakout room?
No, it is by mistake. I think Kabir has pressed something. Don't go anyone.
Okay, I'll start presenting.
I thought for a minute that I would see some like the breakout rooms like checking, but by mistake I did something.
That's okay.
Okay, so let's go to the beginning.
Wow, look at that.
And how do you present? Does anybody know how? It's this right?
Slideshow. Yeah, that's
Thank
where
you.
it is. Yeah.
Bhakti Vinod Thakur.
Mm.
Wow, that was pretty fast.
Wow.
Okay. So, Bhaktivinoda Thakur wrote almost 100 books on not just on his Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Wait, what?
It's okay. That's
On Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement and about Krishna. These are just some of the famous books because I couldn't put all 100 of them on the screen.
Yeah, Jaiva Dharma, songs of Bhakti. Sharanagati. I was thinking of Sharanagati. Very nice. And Chaitanya Upanishad. Excellent choices. Very nice. Okay.
the Bhakti Vinod Thakur was also proving a lot of fake people claiming to be God.
This is so
Wrong.
cute.
So one of those incidents was Falgu Baba, and here we have a crazy image of him and Bhakti Vinod Thakur.
He said you're fake. Very nice. I like this. Okay. Good job. That's cute.
Somebody, Kabir, Tulsi Manjari.
He was praised by Karnataka scholars to be the most influent Gavida Veneshava leader of his time.
Very good, Kabir. Right. He
Even
was.
I made another slide which is worship Krishna.
Oh, very sweet. Very nice, Kabir. Thank you, baby. Thank you.
Tulsi Manjari.
He was absorbed in Krishna even though he had a family.
Yes, he was. Very
Nice editing job, whoever did it.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. Very nice.
Smriti, it's your turn again.
Okay. So at one point in his life, Bhaktivinoda Thakur worked in Champaran in Bihar, and there was a story of a powerful ghost that was causing lots of trouble in the nearby village, and the ghost lived in a banyan tree and disturbed the people so much, and they were trying to get rid of it. And then, so Bhaktivinoda Thakur suggested that they go into the tree and read the Srimad Bhagavatam loudly. And 1 month later, as the last words were read, there was a sound like thunder, and the tree had cracked into two. So the ghost had been purified by hearing the Srimad Bhagavatam. And he was released from his existence, and the people never saw or heard of the ghost again, by the mercy of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur.
It was excellent. Very nice.
Jai Radhe, he wrote over 100 beautiful bhajans.
Yeah.
And here's the Vaishnava guy who's singing kirtan.
So sweet. Yes. He composed beautiful bhajans. The bhajans of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, even today we are singing in the temples, right? Very nice. And I like that guy who's singing Jai Radhe. Very beautiful. Wow. And Kabir's slide, just worship Krishna. Right, Kabir?
Yes.
That is the instruction of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Wow. Beautiful.
Wait a second. I need to like do a quick edit because there's something over there.
Okay. Does anybody have questions?
Yeah, so we'll have team 1 glorify team 2, and after team 1 glorifies, we'll have team 2 glorify team 1. Okay. So team 1.
I really like the pictures. It's so wonderful. I like the slide about Bhaktivinoda Thakur purifying the ghost with Srimad Bhagavatam. That was
Even
very
I-
nice.
Are you new? You need to
I agree. That was very nice.
Wait a second. I need to edit.
The speech bubbles were very cute.
Wonderful. And team 2.
This is amazing. I really liked the 2 months presentation. I feel like it was very well thought. There was lots of thought put into each of the pictures.
I
And
agree.
the layout was like very nice. It looked like something like some like the speakers would give.
Correct. It was very professional, right? Speakers kind of presentation. And I see Haripriya's comment. She liked your presentation. She said it was simple and neat. Very nice.
I liked that it had a lot of information. I saw that like you put a lot of work into it because you put the animations, you put the slides, and every once in a while there were like these word bubbles. I mean, not word bubbles, but like text boxes. And so we could understand instead of just like, what do you call that word again? Where like you look at something and you assume something.
Yeah, you just get carried away.
Yeah.
That's something. Yeah. Very nice. Thank you all for saying nice things about each other, and really all of you did a great job. Very, very impressed. So the summary is inspired by the mood of compassion that these great souls have shown, like Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Narada Muni, we must also endeavor to preach the message of Krishna consciousness for the advancement of everyone. So there are a lot of people out there in this world who are continuously absorbed in flying that kite, but they are about to trip. We have to go and save them. Be compassionate. Give this message of Krishna consciousness, just like how these acharyas have been giving. Okay, so we'll stop here for today, and in our next session we will uncover the analogy that Narada Muni told Haryashvas. Okay, so we'll end the call. We are 10 minutes over time, so we have to end here, and we'll meet again next week. Hope you all had a great day. Okay, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Dandaparam.
Dandaparam.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Good pranams.
Thank you, Mataji.
Oh.
End the call,
Okay.
Mataji?
Yeah, we'll end the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.